Hey everybody, just doing a quick check to see how the turtles are doing. They're both just cruising along just fine. Loving all that vegetation back there. But today's video isn't actually about that one. Grab this really quick. We actually had a clutch of ball pythons that came from a really interesting female and male, and they went a little bit over on incubation time. So what we're actually going to go do is we had to cut them because I have a rule, which is I will cut eggs, not tear a giant window, but just cut them so they can pip a little bit easier if they ever go 2 to 3 days over on their incubation time period. So this girl happens to be New Hampshire. She is, yeah, I know dogs. She was purchased as just a bell. That's all we really know. So we're going to find out today exactly what she is of that different bell complex. So let's go take a look. Okay, so as just established, New Hampshire, she's just the bell. So we don't know if she's Mojave lesser, special, I think special, not special, Russo, mocha, butter. So we're gonna see exactly what makes her up. So we paired her with a proven single gene GHI. So that means that we won't only get those because theoretically 99.9999999% of the babies every time will in fact be... Oh, that light's kind of weird. Sorry about that. I'm not sure what is going on with that light. Hopefully that doesn't affect the video too much. I'm really sorry. Hopefully that doesn't come across, and the video editing usually fixes that kind of thing. So apologies if you have no idea what I'm talking about in the video, but it just kind of threw me off for a second. But, so they will throw either one of the two genes that makes up that bell, and then DC is a proven male. He's been a dad several times over, just the single gene GHI. So let's see what we have. All right. We have some interesting little ones in here. Interesting. Well, the other one, it might be a phantom. That's another one that it might be. And I think that's maybe what we have is a Mojave phantom. I think that's how that works. No, is it? I'm not entirely sure. We're gonna have to see what that is. So I think right here we have a GHI Mojave. It's kind of what it looks like. Right there. This little one, I think that's the GHI Mojave. And then this little one here, I think that's what these two are. I think these guys, I think that's a phantom and that's a phantom. I'm not sure. I'm gonna look it up as soon as we're done with this, and I'm just gonna be super sure. And if it's not, I'm gonna throw it up right here exactly what they are. But I'm 90% sure these are phantoms, and these are GHI Mojaves, and then these two are GHI phantoms. I think. I'm pretty sure because I don't think these are butters. They're obviously not lessers, obviously not Mojaves, not mochas. So I think that's what they've got to be, is phantom. Or I'm entirely messing that up, and anybody watching this is hearing me say that over and over again and getting super mad at me. But I think that's what it's got to be. Wow, these ones turned out so tiny. That's so silly. Look how small they are. Look at that. They're so cute. So we have the mystery of at least what some of them are. Got a little bit of umbilical cord still hanging out there. That's Mojave. That's Mojave. Pretty sure is the GHI Mojaves. And then I think these two are phantoms, and I think those are GHI phantoms. Again, I'm going to go double check with this for surezies, and I'm going to look this up. I don't do a whole lot of stuff with phantom. The closest I have is the Mystic Potion, which is a Mystic Mojave. And then a Purple Passion is Mojave something else. I'm not really sure. So which is probably why people are getting really mad at me as I'm just sitting here talking. But I'm going to look this up and prove it for surezies, and I'm going to throw it up on the screen, obviously. But just a quick little video just to kind of give an update about how things are going, and a really cool, interesting... So assuming that I still have you guys, you didn't click off and started rage commenting that I'm a complete and total idiot about the phantom thing, I honestly don't know what I was talking about or thinking. Clearly I was thinking something like Russo or Special, but I just kept saying phantom, which theoretically is still kind of in the bell complex the same way that Specials and Mystics are, but obviously a phantom Mojave makes a Purple Passion. So what we did at this point, so if you forgive my horrible misspeaking, for 4 minutes straight. We went and took these guys to a couple pairs of much more experienced eyes, and we have come up with a conclusion. So not only did I do this, I went and reached out to the person who we got the female from, New Hampshire, so the Belle. We're not entirely sure if he produced her or if purchased her, because it was from a reptile store. But I got the list of different genes that was being worked with, as well as these more experienced eyes. And so we have kind of come to this conclusion. These two are more than likely Russos. They still haven't shed out yet, and these are both boys, by the way. They still haven't shed out yet, but we're pretty sure that these two are, in fact, Russos, not phantoms. JZ. These two, obviously, GHI Mojaves. This one looks a lot cleaner. This is the only one that's shed out of the entire clutch. And then these two. Our working theory, as of right now, is GHI Mystic Potions. And the reason why we were thinking that is, so clearly we have Mojave here, right? Clearly we have that. And then these are not phantoms. These are not mystics. They're not butters. They're not mochas. They're pretty sure they are Russos. But to get this, it looks very similar to just an incredibly dark mystic potion. The boy, obviously being a little bit darker, the female a little bit white. And then we were looking at pictures of older GHI mystic potions. So GHI Mystic Mojave. And they kind of gray white out and get much lighter, but they still maintain that, come here little girl, that patternless side in the nice thin dorsal striping. Not always, usually not solid. Let's grab the boy. There we go, looks pretty good, right? That looks pretty nice. So we're pretty sure our working theory is GHI Mojave. So what that means is that we're pretty sure that New Hampshire, the Belle, might possibly be a 3-gene Belle, consisting of at least Mojave, and then the Mystic to make the Mystic Potion, but another Belle maker that is this gene, which we're pretty sure is Russo, which theoretically would make her a Russo Mystic Mojave or a Russo Mystic Potion. We can't know for surezies quite yet. We're going to have to continue to try to work on breeding them out or pairing these off. That would also be one of the ways to test that. But that is our working theory as of right now, is GHI Mystic Potion, Russo with incredibly tiny hemipenes, Russo, GHI Mojave. So, if you stuck me with it for that, that is the working idea. We're still not 100% sure on what they all are, but that's what we're 90% sure what these guys are. We might know a little bit more as they shed out a bit more, but more than likely the only way to know 100% is to continue to breed not only New Hampshire, but these guys as well. Either way, this is absolutely a gorgeous looking clutch. Obviously, these guys are beautiful. Move, please. Are beautiful, gorgeous looking animals that are going to look even better once they shed out. So, thank you so much. Thank you for sticking me with me on that incredibly annoying thing that I just took everybody on. Hope everyone's having a great day, and we will catch you next time.